it's Chloe. So, I wanted to talk again this week about something pretty hard, just like last week. But this week it's going to be like strictly based on depression. I know I talked a little bit about depression in the last video, but I don't know, I feel that I need to make a separate video for it, talking about my experience and things that I've personally gone through. So here it is, my depression story, I guess. And I hope I'm not trying to put this video out there to make anyone else sound more or less. I'm not trying to put this out to be bragging or to make myself sound more. I'm putting this out there because I know that hearing other people's stories makes me feel a little better. It makes me realize that I am not alone. You are not alone. And it just makes me feel better about myself and helps me. So I decided that that's what I would do, and that's my purpose for this video. I was bullied for as long as I can remember, and I always was like the queen bee of the group, if that's how you want to put it. And I don't know, like I always felt like I was the leader of the group, and you know, everything was great, but everything was not great. I hung out with the wrong people, and I mean, like when I was young, like I just hung out with like bratty, bitchy people in the first place. Like I just picked the wrong group of little friends, and I don't know, they were always talking about me behind my back. They were always, you know, against me, and I don't mean that like, oh my god, everyone's against me. I mean that genuinely, like they were always against me on what I would like and what I did, and they were never really supporters, and that sounds ridiculous, I guess, but it's true. And so I was always bullied, and I don't know, I liked to dress up and look different. I mean, I still do, but I was bullied for that too. I mean, picture day, I would dress up like I was going to a ball, and I don't know, I liked being out there. I knew I wanted to put myself out there, and I knew that I wanted to be different. I wanted to look, be, feel, be different. And so that's what I did, and I definitely was bullied for it. Long story short for that, I never found the right group, and I moved actually to a whole new state, and which is Arkansas, and I moved here, and I wanted to be with a popular group, and that didn't really work out. I've made friends from them, but they're not like my friends, my true friends. But some of them still do go to my school and everything, but I just really didn't fit into that, and I don't know, it was really weird. And I finally got into junior high, and I found one really good friend. Her name is Julia, and she's wonderful. She's absolutely wonderful, and she's definitely a true friend. But I became really upset with living here. I became really upset with the fact that I had to leave all my brothers and sisters, and I became really upset with school and just pretty much life in general. And I didn't really know what to do. And then 8th grade came along, and I found a therapist, and I had been talking to her and everything, and she had diagnosed me with depression. And I was pretty devastated, and I think that I got a little more depressed and became more upset because of that. I mean, I was like, great, now I'm labeled with some mental illness, and I was upset about it, and I didn't want to take my medicine, and I got to a point where I just did not want to get better. I was like, you know what, I'm labeled with this, that's what I am then. I'm depression, I'm just depressed, it's fine. And I know now that I was far from right, and I don't know, I kind of just snapped, I think. And I don't think I was going to do anything, and I don't mean that, but I had said something to someone, one of my best friends, and it was 9 o'clock at night, and he ran over to my house, and he just kind of sat with me on my bed and hugged me, and he was like, "It's okay, it's really okay." And I don't know, I mean, I feel I got better from then on, but I feel that last year, like 2013, was probably the worst year of my life, and I don't miss it. I quite honestly don't. And a lot of people say, like, that was when I became strong. I became weak as anything, and I was so vulnerable and so unhappy all the time, and just I really did not know what to do, and things were just going wrong. And I really did get depressed, and I started doing things I wasn't really proud of. Not like drugs or anything, but I physically started doing things that I'm not proud of, and I was just really, really unhappy. But I finally decided, you can fix this, Chloe. Only you can fix this. There are a bunch of people who are here to help you, but you can fix this. And I did. I went through a really bad spell, and after I, did that, I told myself that I was done. I was done with that. I was not going to go back into that state, and that I wanted to get better. I started taking my medicine regularly like I was supposed to. I started, trying to be more involved. I started, doing things for me the way I would like to do them, the way that I think that they should be done. I did things for me. I bettered myself for me, and only me, really. And I did it for me. And that's, I think, what you need to think about is, yeah, you may be making other people unhappy around you, but when it comes to recovery, it needs to be for you, and it needs to be true. You need to stick to it. And relapsing, that's okay. That's a part of recovery. That doesn't make you any less strong. That doesn't make you incapable of fixing what's going on. It's just a slip. But you can get through it, and I know that you can, and I will be right here. I've gone through a ton of things that I'm not proud of. I've gone through a bunch of things that I can't fix and I can't take back. But I'm trying to better myself and better my life 1 second at a time. And I believe that I'm doing well. I'm not 110%. I mean, I just went through a rough patch, and me and my family are going through that right now. But I'm still trying to better myself and make sure I'm okay first and foremost, that I am okay. And I wake up happier, and I try to be happier genuinely, and smile genuinely. And I don't know if this helps anybody. I don't know if someone will look at this and be like, wow. But I just want this out there, so maybe someone, somewhere, somehow will just pick this video up and watch it and realize that I'm here for you. A bunch of people in the YouTube community are here for you, but I specifically will be here for you until you are genuinely happy again, because it's amazing, because you don't know what you've missed when you go through depression. But with the right medicine and the right person to talk to and the right help, you will get through this, I promise you. It's not easy. I won't lie to you, it's not easy. But it's definitely possible, and I will be right here every single second of your time. I promise. And I love you all so much. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and just simply watching it, and maybe hopefully learning something or getting something from it. I love each and every one of you, whether you know me or I know you personally. I love you all, and don't forget to smile.